Hey, what's up? It's your boy John. I haven't done a video in a really long time. One of the reasons why I don't get a lot of views, I felt like I was wasting my time. I felt like not a lot of people can relate to what I'm about to say. And then I thought about it some more. And even if this just resonates with one person, then it's worth doing. I'm on my way to work right now. Working on a job that is freaking 2 hours away. Literally 2 hours away from my house. I live in Philadelphia and I'm almost near New York City. I don't even know where to start with my stories because they all bleed into one another, which is absolute misery. My life is just absolute fucking misery. That's the only way I can put it. You know, when you're a child, you dream that you're going to grow up and do great things and you're going to be this and you're going to be that. I never in my wildest dreams could have thought that my life would have been this fucking miserable, this horrible, and that these many things could go wrong. Now listen, I have a roof over my head. I have a beautiful wife that I love when she's not gaslighting me. She doesn't know it, but she gaslights the fuck out of me too. I have a job, a decent truck, but other than that, I am sabotaged in every other fucking regard you can imagine. Absolutely sabotaged, made angry at least 50 times a day. This morning I was so angry I was seeing red in a rage, and I'm going to tell you why. When was it? Saturday. It rained and snowed all last week. I worked one day. I'm a roofer. One day I worked. So I had to work this weekend doing side work just to get a little cash flow coming in. So Saturday morning I had a job set up. All right. My alarm goes off. I go to turn the alarm off. I look down at my phone. There's 1% on my phone. The piece of shit isn't taking a charge. The phone's a month old. I'm not even going to get into the issues I have with cell phones because they are long and detailed, and it's a way that I'm targeted by them messing with my phones. It's a way for them to drive me crazy. Anything with technology is used to drive me crazy. Look, if you haven't dealt with any kind of targeting or gaslighting, and I hate to use the words targeted individual, and I will not use the word gang stalking because I don't have that. That doesn't happen to me. Gaslighting happens to me. Supernatural bad luck happens to me, but not pageantry, street pageantry. That never has happened to me. And there's no man sitting in a room in the CIA afflicting all of us with, energy frequency weapons. And this is fucking supernatural, archonic, demonic oppression. Straight supernatural, demonic, archonic oppression. And I have photos to prove it. If you guys know me, I have dozens and dozens and dozens of photos of evil, demonic entities. I'll be more than happy to email them to you to prove my point. There's no doubting what I have. Okay, I'm actually getting ready to start a YouTube channel called Entity Man, just so I can post these pictures. All right. Anyway, this morning, I got off track. Saturday, I had a side job to do. So I get up, my phone's on 1%, not taking a charge. Dies on me. I have no way of getting the homeowner's address to go do the job. I send him messages on Facebook through my wife's phone because Facebook has me locked out of my own account. How do you get locked out of your own account? I'll tell you how. I got a new phone back at the end of September because my other one vanished. Got a new phone, and Facebook refused to send me a confirmation code. And to boot, even though I changed the email address on my Facebook, they had an old one linked to it, so I can't even get a confirmation code that way. So I've been locked out of my Facebook for 2 months now. So I have no way of getting the address to this dude to go do the job. So that whole day was shot. Just because. Fast forward to today. Now, the phone hasn't been taking a charge, so my wife had the same old phone, so I've been taking the battery, putting it in her phone, charging it, taking it back out and putting it into my phone, just so I can use my goddamn phone. So that's what I did last night. I had the battery charging in her phone. I had her phone. I set the alarm on it for 5 a.m. Our start time on this job was 7:30. Okay? I double checked it twice. Not once, but twice I double checked the alarm. And it'll tell you how much time you have to sleep. And it was like 6 hours and some odd minutes. All right? Don't you know this morning I wake up at 6:30 a.m. The fucking alarm never goes off, okay? I hate waking up late. It takes me a good 20 minutes to a half an hour. I'm a little older now. I'm 41. It takes me a little bit to get going. And I cannot stand waking up late. So now I'm rushing around trying to get out frigg's going on. I got GPS on too. I got to pay attention to. So I'm running out the door. I hurry up. I switch the battery. I put it into my phone because I need a GPS to get this job. I mean, it's in East Bumblefuck, North Jersey. So I'm rushing out. I grab all my clothes. My phone drops out of my clothes, shatters on the ground, and the battery disappears. On the ground, and the battery disappears. Literally disappears. I can't find it anywhere. Now I'm in an absolute rage. And guys, when I get like this, I don't care who's around, who hears me, who sees me. I am so sick and tired of having to deal with the supernatural oppression that I just go off. I literally go off. My poor wife, I woke her up. I made her come down and look for it with me because I'm already an hour and a half late. I'm freaking out and I can't drive to this job without a phone. Freaking the fuck out. Tore my truck apart, looked in the trash, looked in all my clothes. The battery just disappeared. It's gone. So I'm on my wife's phone as I'm driving up to this job because I need a GPS. And I just had to make a video. It's been a long time, but I had to make one because I'm going out of my mind. The oppression has been so goddamn strong lately. And the things that have been going so goddamn strong lately. And the things that have been going on in my life are just fucking mind-blowing. Just mind-blowing. One thing after another, after another, after another, after another. And what's crazy, and you guys are going to laugh at this, even the weather fucks me over. Here's a perfect example. I just went to do a side job yesterday, right? I go out to the job. It's supposed to be like a 4-hour job. Well, I get up there. Somebody put a torch base sheet over top of shingles. So now I realize there's shingles underneath of the torch. So I tell them, say, yo, dude, this is what we got going on. You know, we gotta tear this off. Yada yada yada. Now I gotta get over. Why is this not telling me what to do here? Hold on a second, guys. Sorry. Anyway, it prolonged a 4-hour job. Now I got to go back next weekend. It's going to take me 2 days, but I'm getting more money, so that's okay. Well, wouldn't you know, I look on the weather. It's nice all week, and then all weekend, next weekend, it's going to rain. This is the shit I mean, and it happens to me all the time. Sometimes, and I don't want to sound egotistical or narcissistic because that's not how I want it to come off, but it's almost like this reality is designed just to fuck me over. I can't explain it to you guys. Unless you've been there, you're not going to understand. It's like, how can I even put it to you? If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. There's just so many examples. I just don't even know where to start to tell you guys. all the shit that goes wrong in my life. But here's an easy one. Thanksgiving's what, Thursday? My wife comes home. It rained all last week, so I was home. Can't do shit in the rain. Comes home at 11 o'clock in the morning. I said, Laura, what are you doing home? They let me go. Tears pouring down her face. My face. I said, what do you mean they let you go? She's been at this job for 3 years. She absolutely loves it. It's a small family-owned business, and supposedly they absolutely loved her. I said, what the hell do you mean? She starts telling me that the 2 sisters are going to buy the rest of the family out. There's more to the story, obviously, that she's not telling me. I don't know what it is, but how do you lose your job a week before the holidays? There's my health insurance. She had our health insurance. It's just snowballs. I got so many problems going on in my house, leaks everywhere, and I got no money to fix the shit. That's how they really nail me, is financially. And I'm telling you guys, I try to do everything I can to better our lives and make our lives better and work hard. I'll work 7 days a week. I'm a roofer. I bust my ass. I earn every penny. I'm driving 2 hours now, you know, to roof, to go grind it out for 8 hours. I do what I got to do, and I always have. And I'm telling you now, shit never gets better. It just gets worse. I want to be honest. I'm always honest. I'm like an open book. So I'm going to tell you guys, like, I've been doing drugs since I was 16 years old. I mean, now I know why. Like, now I'm looking back. Now I know why I got into drugs. And I hate the fact that I'm a drug addict. But I have to be honest with you guys. It's the only thing that gives me peace. Is that not sad? You know what else drives me fucking crazy? Absolutely crazy. I look for information online about being targeted, about spiritual prep, and every single video I watch has a Christian overtone to it. Every friggin' one. Bible this and the saints that, and guys, when are you going to realize it's 2 billion? Guys, I'm here to tell you straight in the eyes in this camera, the Bible is loaded with filth. If you are a Bible thumper and you do not have an open mind and you claim to be awake, you are not awake. You are mind controlled. It's as simple as that. There is a lot of esoteric knowledge in the Bible, okay? There's exoteric, which is literal meaning, which a lot of born-agains and all these Bible thumpers and Christians, that's how they take it. And then there's esoteric, which is more hidden and symbology. And that's how I take it. There is knowledge in that book, but guys, Jesus ain't coming back, okay? There's no Jesus, and he ain't coming back. And how do I know this? Because I've asked for his help 1,000 fucking times. I've cried out for any good entity to help me. On my hands and knees. As a matter of fact, I fasted this past Good Friday. I fasted until dark. I prayed and really dug in spiritually because I wanted help and answers. And you know what? It never comes. So all you guys, Jesus and the Holy Spirit and all this, I was raised Christian. I accepted Christ out of fear, not out of love as a child, because I was petrified of going to hell, okay? Petrified. And it's a joke to me to think that all these Christians think that billions of people are going to go to hell because they call God by a different name. It's absurd. But that's my rant. I want to rant about, especially about the ties, the targeting in Christianity. I guess because we live in an American and overized Christian country that everybody has to tie. Everybody thinks that good is Satan, or good is Christianity and Jesus, and bad is Satan and the devil and Satanism. There's so many other archetypes, guys. Like, that's just one. And it's such a narrow point of view to just have that and think that's the be and all. And I'll debate any one of you anytime. Anytime you want. I'll pick apart the Bible. I know it inside and out, like the back of my hand. And that is why I'm truly in a very depressed community to make these videos, because I have to find out other people are going through the same fucking misery as I am. And it's not, like I said, it's not the government, you know, it's not some CIA guy sitting in a room somewhere. Straight up, demonic, jinn, call them jinn, oppression. I don't know why they're oppressing me, but guess what? They're doing it to my wife now as well. They're doing it to my wife now. For a long time, it was just me, and now they're doing it to my wife. And it's heartbreaking for me to see her get in the kind of rage and snap out the way that I used to, or still do. Like, my wife was seeing red just like me. And I'll tell you why. When you get kicked in your balls so many times, and when you try so hard to make your life better, that you are held down and smothered, every move you make and everything you do turns to shit, it gets irritating. Beyond irritating. And my life is just straight irritating, and I do not know how to stop it. Apparently, evil forces, like, you know, the ones that rule this world, get help. They got plenty of help and plenty of direction. Well, where's the direction for the good? And please don't tell me the Bible, because no. What you were led to believe is good is not good, and what you were led to believe is bad is not bad. I'm sorry. Tarot cards are not bad. Freaking astrology is not bad. The Bible, the Old Testament, well, that was pretty unbelievable. Shit had me blocked out. It would not let me get back on here and talk to you guys. Guys, I'm at my wit's end. Like, suicide is not an option for me. It never has been, and I've been through some serious shit in my life. But I just don't know what to do anymore. Like, I really don't know what to do. I've prayed and asked for help from any good entity, and I'm really starting to believe there isn't any. I'm starting to believe evil. Like, where does this notion that good is always going to prevail come from? Of course, that's what we want. That's what those of us that are awoke want. But what if that's not the reality? What if that's not true? What if good doesn't prevail? What if evil is what prevails? And what is prevailing? It's obvious that's what's prevailing right now. It's obvious evil rules this plane. Nobody can argue with me on that fact. I mean, you can. It's another thing that baffles me. Oh my God, guys, it knocked my GPS off somehow. I gotta go. I gotta find out. I'm 2 hours away from home. I gotta find this job. I'll continue this on my way home. I'll pick this up later on today. I'm sorry, but I gotta run. I mean, I apologize. This is such a negative rant, but it's how I feel, and I'm just hoping this resonates with somebody else, because if I was to watch a video of somebody else ranting like this, it would resonate with me, and I would understand and be able to comment back and hopefully make them feel a little bit better and let them know they're not alone, because I feel alone. I mean, I know so many so-called woke people. Some of them are targeted, but none of them seem to be targeted to the extent that I am. I've seen videos of people who have, but none that I know personally. So I'm just curious out there if any of you guys deal with the kind of insanity that I deal with on a daily basis. All right, I gotta run. Catch up with you later.